32 pounds before this event. And a lot of people ask, like, Ashley, how'd you lose the weight? What did you do? I was like, well, for a long time, I struggled with losing the weight because I always felt that my personal life was an area I didn't need to invest in. I understand investing in business, but as it related to my health, I did not apply the same principles. But I got sick for 3 days and I was bedridden unexpectedly. I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a picture of myself that scared me. I had never seen how bad it had gotten. 3 days, I'm sick. It was no reason for me to be sick. I was like, if I can prevent even a tenth of this, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I called Rochelle, I said, tell me what you got. She was like, I got the $67 thing. I was like, no, that ain't gonna make me healthier. I need something more expensive. Because here's the thing, baby, I done already spent $120 at Lifetime Gym every month. And the machines be looking at me. So it ain't no point in me pretending that $67 was about to change my life. I personally needed to drop more money. I had spent $3,000 on another health coach. I ain't listened to him. So I was like, okay, he too cheap to make me feel something. She said, all right, give me 10 grand. I said, for what? I paid her 10 grand. She was like, you want to split it? I was like, no, I'm going to pay in full. You got to pay in full because if I split it, I could cop out. Because this is my health. I've invested hundreds of thousands in business. I got to invest money in my health. So then she says, okay, great. Gives me this extreme plan. So I got the glucose monitor. I'm tracking my sugar. I'm eating only raw vegetables, no fruit. Got rid of that sugar addiction. The pounds started dropping off. I had to walk twice a day, but I still weightlifted. And she doesn't even say weightlifting is a part of her program. But the reason why I weightlift is because I knew that I needed to be strong. And she was like, okay, well, you can add to the program, but you can't subtract. I was like, so you mean I gotta weightlift and walk 2 times a day every single day? I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to do that because I have a photo shoot and I have this, I have that. She was like, you said you're a believer, right? I said, yeah. She was like, well, God will make a way. When you sign up for coaching, if the coach doesn't give you a strategy you like, do you quit? You keep going.